Yeah, we're out here in the surrounding area of Shady Lake. We're just kind of venturing around today. I think this is a decent little spot to camp, maybe.
It's a good spot. I mean, right here scouting future campsite areas.
Nice big open area.
I'll tell you, once you get over here, it's a whole new ballgame. I don't think I can walk across that. The thing is, even if I fall, I mean, look at the rocks. You know how painful that's gonna be?
Yeah, you'll freaking break your arm at least again. And then, heck, you may end up drowning down there. You're gonna fall just walking through there. How was it?
Dude, taste that.
I ain't tasting it.
Isn't that so refreshing?
It actually is.
I told you. I told you. Gentlemen, right now we are at beautiful Bard Springs, which I believe has been closed down for some time now.
Yeah, it looks a little run down.
Well, we won't be camping. How nasty do you think those bathrooms are?
I don't know. Walk in there and check it.
You want to go look at them?
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's locked. Did you ever come here when we were? Did we ever come here when we were?
I don't remember ever coming here. I almost fell.
Don't fall. You want to do the halo thing? Oh, not half bad.
That's acoustics in this nasty bathroom. First thing is being all majestic up there.
Some nice spots out here.
Please don't slip and fall.
I don't know. It always seems like a good idea, but
Until you slip and fall and kill yourself. Oh my gosh.
you're gonna sink.
I started stepping on that and immediately started sinking in.
Dude, in the summertime, you can just freaking sit underneath that.
Yeah.
It would feel so good. I wonder where those steps go.
I don't know.
You want to go find out?
I don't want to cross the water.
Yeah, I was just kidding. go stand right there and I'll get a video of you in the middle of it. Welcome back to
Heavy Set Go.
some type of heavy set go.
Heavy Set Podcast.
Me and old J-Bug decided to take a trip around the mountain today. You know, kind of reconnect with nature. You know, I feel like we both needed this right now. With everything that's been going on. We both needed some time to reconnect, even though that you're going to be in hot water today because of this. Because right now you're supposed to be back at 2, and we're not going to get back home till probably 4.
I know.
Sorry, Hannah.
Sorry.
This is kind of my fault, but I didn't realize how long it was going to take us to do this.
I didn't realize either. I thought for sure we'd be like on our way back by now.
And we're interrupting people's good time out here.
Yeah, I know.
So how have you been lately? I feel like we've both been under kind of a rocky road here as of late.
Yeah. As a lot of the people that watch us know, we've been on like this weight loss journey.
Why don't you hold that so I don't think it's going to hardly pick your audio up.
We've been on a weight loss journey, and I have been having a rough go. There's been so much stuff going on that really it's impossible to stay on it. So, like, I have not been doing good.
Neither have I. I hate to even have this conversation. By the way, if you can't tell, it's raining out here.
Yeah.
But it's been I've had the same struggles. That's another reason why I wanted to do this today. I was like, we need a reset and a restart. And the bad thing about it is, you know me, I get off of it.
We ran this poor guy off.
Hey, we got here first. He could have come down here. Well, the thing is, too, there's nothing down here but one bench.
Yeah.
So it's not like, trust me, he's fine.
He may want to play in the water.
He still could. But I've been struggling bad on it. Here we are having another mental health talk. But and I couldn't I got off during the hoedown.
Yeah.
Really bad. And then I just never got back on.
I like to say it's been the same for me. We had the Hawthorne hoedown. I went off, and like I had stretches where I was back on it, but I never full-fledged committed again. I may like do a week good, but then the weekend would come around and, let's order pizza. Let's go to Roadhouse. Let's whatever. Let's have some ice cream. So, like, I after our last weight loss video, I had lost some more, but I gained back, I think, what I had lost.
Yeah. That was me. I was doing good. Got off during the hoedown, but then I went through, and then some other things kind of took place during that time, and I just used it as an excuse to kind of slip into a void, another weird depression. And then I was like, oh my gosh, we just had our second weigh-in where me and Ryan failed. Then it's like, okay, rededicate ourselves to the cause. And then it's like, damn it, like I've done it again. I've screwed off again. And I'll be honest with you, I was like, this past little while, I've been kind of throwing caution to the wind, and I was like teetering off, like going off the deep end.
Yeah.
Again, you know how I do.
Yeah.
So I fought super hard. I hope they don't come down here either.
Yeah, I know.
So I fought super hard this time to like dig deep and find that thing within myself not to do that. So I ventured out into the murky waters for a little while, but I'm coming back to shore. But it's man, why is it so hard? Why did we decide? Getting rain. Why did we decide to do this? Put ourselves out there like this and then we fall and fail and fail, and embarrass ourselves.
Here's the deal, Chris. We have what we refer to as full blown food addiction.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
true.
and like other addictions, you can't live without eating food. Like so you always I mean you eat and then I don't know about you, but I get bored of eating what I eat when I'm on a diet.
Oh
So you just
yeah,
kind of want to eat. You want to eat something good. Water hit my
Ray
eye.
just hit your eyeball. I'm the like it, and I'm the same way. We're all the same. We love to eat. We love it. We got this bad relationship with it.
Yeah,
Like all the bad relationships I've got in my life, food's the worst one. But it bothers me that I can commit myself to it for a little bit, but I can't form that habit. I can't get that self freaking discipline down to be consistent in that. It's killing me. Here's the only good news I'll say from all this is that I have, like I said, like just wanted to disappear. You know how I do.
yeah.
I was want to crawl in the hole, self isolate, be
Fall
done
off the
with it.
face of the earth.
Exactly. And I know that I can't do that. That's not the way I need to handle business. So the only encouraging thing that I'll say is that we're not, and you're, of course, you're way better off than what me and Ryan Buns are anyway.
Yeah,
But it's like, I'm not giving up.
yeah.
So that is an encouraging sign. We're starting over, but it's like constantly, then the kind of the hamster wheel you get in, the old hamster wheel that you get in.
Don't shove me into the water.
That would be so bad. But you get caught in this kind of this cycle of starting, then stopping, and starting, and stopping, and that's like, well, heck, all the freaking time and effort, that was for nothing.
Yeah.
Because then it's such a
And it's so much harder. We're not saying anything anybody doesn't already know. It's so much harder to lose than it is to gain. You'll work for a month trying to lose, and you'll lose, I don't know, 5, 10 pounds, and then you'll gain that all back in a week.
it's also like, we got to, like, my metabolism's crap. So it's like I got to restart to get my metabolism going, get all this stuff working in your favor,
Yeah,
and it's freaking hard. Easier for everybody else, I'm sure, but that's just that's my demon. That's
yeah.
my addiction. That's my thing I've got to get rid of. But I don't know. I wanted to come out here and do another one of these videos because I don't want to make these like this. I would love to make a video like, well, heck, we've conquered this, conquered that. And that's what I thought we were going to do.
How come every time we do a weigh-in video, a month later we're doing a, well, we failed again video?
And it's that part of it sucks. But I feel like we have to do it.
Yeah,
We made a promise, even though nobody's watching hardly. We've got to do it. Like we owe it to everybody and us to be honest about it. And damn it, I'm going to keep on chipping away at this until I figure it out. I told a friend of mine last night, we were talking about mental health, depression, all kinds of things in life. And I told them, I was like, I said, the thing that I'm just not going to do is just kind of throw in the towel anymore. I was like, even when I screw up, kind of venture out there, throw caution to the wind a little bit, get lost.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going to reset and come back and just try again. Because I think it's like going to a rehab for drug addicts. I've watched videos of drug addicts going to like 12 rehabs until they finally figure it out.
yeah,
So I feel like one time it'll eventually click for me. Which I'll say this. Over this past year, I've learned a crap ton just about my own self even. And I've grown and I've came a long way, I figured. Or I think I have. You might be a better judge. But so I feel
definitely in a better spot than you used to be.
I don't have that sense of weird hopelessness that I used to have. Like nothing matter, whatever. It's just, but now it's just digging deep and pushing it through, going forward with it.
Yeah.
I like it how the rain's picked up as soon as we sat down.
Yeah, I know. It don't help that we're underneath this tree and it's
That's
dripping
also, there's a
off.
weird steady stream I can see going right on top of you, dripping from that
Yeah, I
tree.
know. I'm covered in water.
But how do you, I mean, we don't have to keep this going forever.
Yeah,
Because we said, and it's been a long week for us.
yeah,
You obviously knew I was in a bad funk this
yeah.
past week.
I always know you're in a funk whenever you're like, hey, we need to go for a ride. I was always at the Shady Lake or out to nature somewhere. And you're like, I've got something to say.
I need trips like this every once in a while. Well, here's the deal: is you got your family and stuff to deal with. I got me, so I need to get out with you or somebody,
Yeah.
and to kind of just, I'd like to have a reset and reconnect. Which is why I'm glad we did this.
I think it's funny. Hannah asked me what we were going to film out here. I was like, I'm not real sure. I just know we're going to go out there, film a few things, talk. I was like, Chris has something to say.
What does she say?
She's like, oh, okay, one of those videos.
It's important. I mean, people. I like I like being real because I feel like that's what I like. I like to, not that I want to hear everybody's personal things and all that, but it's like I like to. I think there's comfort in being real about stuff because every single person has their thing that they struggle with.
I think when you're real with people, they feel some sort of camaraderie with you
Exactly.
because everybody struggles with something.
And I'm not afraid just to be like, I'm never going to put on a mask and pretend to be somebody I'm not. I am who I am. I struggle with things. It is what it is. I'm trying to overcome them just like everybody else. I mean, it's just, and it's different. Everybody's got their own demons. They're different, but there's a commonality in everything. Is that everybody's struggling with something.
Yeah,
And we're all trying to figure that thing out in our life. And for us, it's
food.
weight loss and getting healthier and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Because I'll watch all these weird inspirational videos, people dropping a ton of weight. I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's got to, and how happy they look. Like, I know that's got to be a good feeling. And whenever I get in those zones and I do good for a few weeks and create that thing and don't go off, I've got that weird confidence, that belief. You start feeling better, like life gets better for you.
yeah,
And then, but then you kind of kick yourself because you're like, how? Okay, then you feel that good. So why can't you make yourself be consistent?
yeah. It's like when I've been off my diet for like a couple weeks. I wasn't just like extremely off my diet, but I was eating stuff that I shouldn't be eating. I just felt like a constant like underlying nauseousness the whole time because I wasn't eating right.
Because you knew, yeah, you're not doing what you're supposed to be
And
doing.
like I'm like, well, why am I doing this? But I don't know. It's hard to say no.
Your mind, my mind works like this. You know, it convinces me of anything. It'll make up any excuse for whatever action I want to do. That's just, and that is the, like, that's the addict mindset.
I'm getting so wet.
We'll end it soon. But so here, so here we are, another fork in the road, if you will, yet again, yet again, and I'll tell you what, I still feel like we're gonna figure it out.
We'll get there eventually.
One of these, I want to make a positive video where like, this is what we accomplished, this is what we did. We put in some work and we did it, and really you have, you have, and I haven't.
You know, here I'm down on myself because I want to do good. I want to be thinner. But you know, I thought about it the other day, and I'm down 85 pounds from what I used to be. Now I'm not down 85 pounds from when we started this, but I'm down 85 from what I used to be.
Yeah,
And that's a ton of
it's
weight,
a ton of weight. You've come a long way.
and I've maintained a chunk of that. I've maintained like 60 pounds of that. I just need to get the other 85 and maintain it.
We will. I
And I'll
mean,
be in good shape.
it's just like I've said before. I can't, and I might die before I do this. I may die during all this. Who knows? You know, I may collapse at any moment.
This may be what kills you.
True. I cannot die until get to this. And in my mind, I think there's going to be a feeling I have to the place that I get to where like, okay, like this is it. This is what you've been. And maybe I won't ever find that feeling.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the wrong way to look at it, but I feel like if I just keep on chipping, even if I got to, because the thing is too, you hate to say reset. I hate it because it's like, God, I'm starting over again.
Yeah.
And like, and the things I say, and then like the ugly things I say to myself when you fail, usually I just look in the mirror. I'm like, you can't do, like, why can't you get this together? You're filming yourself, making videos now,
Yeah.
putting yourself out there. And people probably don't expect us to make it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Probably the majority of people are
Yeah.
like, these guys aren't gonna get it together.
Yeah, Chris can't stay committed. We know that. And then there's that party that wants to just prove them wrong. But you got to do it for yourself and love yourself, make your own self happy. But
Well, Chris, I think we need to decide, starting like right now, to commit.
commit.
No, Chris, don't say just let me have one good more meal. We got to commit.
I'm planning
right
on making
now.
homemade pizzas today. No, I actually did. But here's the thing here's what I want to get at you, and we can end it with this. We have our little get-togethers, do all this stuff. We then like in that, we eat something we're not supposed to, a lot of it, and that creates this thing within each of us that just okay then, and then that makes everything else acceptable.
Yeah.
So then that brings on depression, anxiety, all those feelings you have, all those negative feelings.
Yeah.
That then of course, and that for me when that happens, I go to a deeper level, and then it's just then I feel all those bad emotions with bad things.
The thing is, like, before we had the hoedown, we had Ryan's birthday party. And at Ryan's birthday party, I stayed on my diet.
See, the whole time when we went out there, I was like, I'm going to stay on it, go for a walk while I'm there, fully planning on it. And at that point in time, I was feeling fantastic.
Yeah.
What did I do?
You went off the rails.
I went off the rails out there. And just, honest to God, just because out of boredom.
And like, I stayed on it, and I did good. And then the hoedown came up, and I went off, and I never got back on because I know myself. If I go off, I can't do this well. I'm gonna eat whatever I want today, and then I'll be back on it tomorrow. Like once I have that taste,
It's like, yeah,
I'm off.
like a heroin addict getting a little bit of heroin.
Get that bump.
That's my thing too is, but my whole deal is like when I get alone and stuff, maybe you get bored or whatever,
Yeah.
in my mind, and I'm alone with my mind, and it starts working against me. It starts convincing me, yeah, well, drive on out to so and so, treat yourself to a nice meal. You ain't got nothing to do today, blah blah blah.
Sonic's only gonna have this red velvet shake for so long.
That's exactly. That's like one ain't gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So
When's it gonna come back around again? A year from now?
So I need to keep myself. I need to find some projects, and we've been trying to make some more videos. So that's been nice to keep busy.
Yeah.
Find some good projects, keep my mind occupied, things busy, so I don't get stagnant, complacent, and eat a whole thing of Oreos and get rained on in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Speaking of rain, I think we need to wrap this up because I am like soaked.
I'm soaked too. I don't know what I'm.
I don't really know what that means, but
You may have to cut that out.
Chris is moister than an oyster.
I gotta put that on a T-shirt. But I mean, right now, I'll say this: I'm in a good place. I've had a little bit of a reset this week of some things, and I feel good. I felt good yesterday too, kind of. But so here we are, yet again. Another fork in the road. Which direction we going again?
I just know wherever we go, they're going to be watching us.
Yeah.
So
So
I
hey,
hope we're headed to a good place, Chris.
as usual, we love you. Whatever you're battling in life, even if you're falling and messing up like we are, I hope you get back up, knock the dust off, and kick it in its tuchus. Because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to get out there and live the life you want to live. And that's what we're trying to do too. And everybody's trying to make it out here.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thanks for watching. And hopefully the next time we'll have some better news to report.
Better news. Hey, life's beautiful. Life is beautiful. We just got to find it. Love you, J-Bug.
Love you too. Oh my gosh. Don't shove me in the water. Bye.
All right, love you guys. Bye. Look. Found that in my chair. There's some people parking.
Yeah, this may be a mistake. Yeah.
How y'all doing?
What's going on?
Doing good. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah.
Why is it the same way it seems like? It's the same thing with passing gas, too. You think you're off in the middle of nowhere, nobody's going to be here, and then bam, you rip one off, a freaking
Somebody walks through.
whole herd of people come walking.
Don't have
What a horrible bad idea.